Good evening, everybody. It's a Saturday, it's a night, and it's time for Saturday night's main event. I'm Smoot along with Chucks and Will. That might have been the worst intro I've ever done. How you guys doing?
It sounded like you planned it.
I did. I swear to God, I
You've
did
been
not.
writing that one all week.
I did not. I have not.
I feel
I'm
like
alright.
we should be in like some sort of retro field tonight, but I don't know how do you do a retro podcast? I mean, they've been around the 80s really, so should we just not do a show?
We've been around a long time, but I don't think anything's really changed in the last 12 years or whatever it's been. So
No, that's true.
I don't know how we can really go back to what we were doing before when we're kind of still doing it.
Very true.
Get Beans back.
Speaking of, I sent him before the show started. I sent him the predictions, and I gave him the caveat that the points will not count because it's not a pay-per-view or a premium live event, as cited by Chucks, and he just simply said, "Fair enough."
So he agrees.
Maybe I don't know. It's text, but I feel the passive aggressiveness from it with him.
I don't know how much he cares, to be honest.
He's a big stickler for the points. At least when it comes to WWE, he doesn't give a fuck all for AEW.
That's true. He would show up for AEW.
So we'll get to that in probably in just a moment here. What is up? Anything exciting, new? Snow?
No snow.
No, we've been relatively quiet in weather really. We've been a bit cold, but that's expected really this time of year.
Not even really all that cold.
No, it's pretty true actually. Yeah. I did some grown up man things today. I used a drill something to a wall.
Wow.
So
what did you drill into a wall?
I put up a dartboard. What's really?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, all right. Darts at Will's now.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's the anyone into the darts will know the World Championship starts tomorrow. So
that is Christmas TV, the darts, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Did you hang it at regulation height?
I don't think it's. Yeah, I think so. I didn't really measure it. I just sort of did it on a cuff.
What?
Probably not then.
Whatever happened?
Probably not. No.
Whatever happened to that dart kid who was like a professional dart thrower that came out to like Cody Rhodes' music and got like the Cody Rhodes like rub, if you will?
Oh, I don't think he came out to his music, but I know that the guy who did well last year, he nearly won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Littler.
Luke Littler. Did he?
That sounds.
He didn't win.
Yeah.
No.
He had a message from Cody Rhodes. Apparently.
Maybe that's what
he
it
did.
was. Maybe that's what it was.
And he went to
Pitbull's. Oh no, he did. He did at least once. Maybe it's after he got that message.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, here's TikTok. Enjoy this while you can.
Oh, this is gonna be loud. Sorry.
He did like at why is that? Oh, it's weird.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
This is the guy.
All right, hold on. The nuke.
Luke the Nuke Littler.
I still don't believe he's 17.
No.
He's the oldest 17.
Yeah, that's a really old 17 for sure.
A World Championship finalist and the newly crowned Premier League champion.
Oh, I never knew he did this.
I think we talked about it on the show at one point. That's the only way I know.
I remember the message that he got from Cody, but I don't remember him using his music.
It looks like he used it after he got that message.
Yeah.
All right.
That guy almost spilled his beer on him. Did you see that?
Did you?
Changes darts walkout song for the first time in his career after receiving a message from Cody Rhodes. So he didn't win, you said?
No, he got to the final, which no one really expected him to. Anyway, so no one had heard of him until he was in this tournament last year. Okay. And he's pretty much come out of nowhere and got to the final, and he did lose. But I think he's probably, even though he lost, he's probably got the more out of it. He seems to be, he's getting the more attention from the other guy. Luke Humphries, another Luke, interestingly enough. He's the guy who actually won it, and I don't think he's done anything since.
Luke the Dump Humphreys. I don't know.
Well, he won a load of stuff this year. Luke
he
Lillard.
did. He won. Yeah, he did. He won some of the minor
good.
tournaments, but.
I just remember that there was like a big hubbub about him.
Yeah.
Because I think he's like a WWE fan, and that's when Cody Rhodes, I guess, reached out.
Yeah.
And
He didn't he go to wasn't there a video where he went to the headquarters as well, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
He met Regal and there was a few of them went there. Yeah, I think I remember that as well. He's definitely a fan because he was.
No doubt.
I think he said that his original walk-on music was Pitbull, and he said he got that from being at Mania whenever Pitbull was there. He went to Mania.
Ah.
Whenever Pitbull showed up.
Green Light. What was that?
Whatever year that was.
WrestleMania they used it for that.
I'm sure it was.
WrestleMania.
He said he was there.
There you go.
Pitbull was actually there when he.
Yeah.
So that's where he got that from. So.
Okay. Well, good for him.
So yeah, it all starts again. I don't think I think it's getting more attention over there, Smith, but I don't think it's quite as big as it is over here.
You know, if it was on like ESPN, if I was like flipping through the channels, I mean, we don't have cable anymore. We're on the Roku gimmick now. But if I was flipping through the channels and I came across it, I would probably watch a little bit of it, sure.
Yeah.
Especially with all the like the crazy intense camera angles on the board and people's faces and things like that.
It's a lot of the actual sort of the way that the production style of it is a little bit sort of like the way wrestling's produced.
It's so over the top now. It's just all you gotta worry about. Yeah. All you gotta worry about is the person and where the dart lands on the board. That's it. Instead, it's like I'm surprised the board isn't attached to like a giant LED wall and it's like flashing all this shit to distract the people.
It should be. Maybe that's the next thing.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they've changed up the snooker as well. Some of the lesser tournaments, they have like more walk-on introduction music stuff going on now.
I'd tell you, speaking about snooker, so I'm really going off on a tangent here. Have you ever seen the snooker shootout?
No.
That is...
Sounds dangerous.
Really...
Yeah.
It does initially. That's really good. I like snooker. The only thing that annoys me is it goes on forever. So
yeah, when it's a best of 37 or whatever,
yeah,
it's
just
in the
just
finals.
get bored, you know. It's just I do mind a bit. I don't mind playing snooker. Anyway, snooker shootout is perfect. It's basically a timed match. They get 10 minutes, and it's whoever scored the most points at the end of that 10 minutes, and you get 30 seconds to take your shot.
Ooh.
So you
it's
don't
like
take it in turns to play. You just in 10 minutes you've got.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, no. Basically, you play a game as you normally would. You get 30 seconds to take your shot.
You gotta use the clock as a strategy then.
But you basically the match lasts like a football match. It lasts 10 minutes, and whatever the score is at the end, that's it.
Doesn't that hugely advantage whoever goes second?
Well, no, because you're Russian, you're more likely to people making mistakes. It
would
obviously
incentivize the leader, I would assume, because you want to milk as much of the clock as you can.
Yeah, but you've got your 10 minutes. You could take 30 seconds to take the break. Most players are pretty good at getting the ball safe on the break.
Well, no, if after the 30 seconds, if you haven't taken your shot, the other person gets 4 points on a foul.
Right. But you could take you don't have to think the break over very much. You could run the clock down quite easily, take 25 seconds, and then do what you're going to do anyway, unless the clock starts when you hit the ball, I guess. Okay, so yeah, all right, sure. So match.
As you get into the game, obviously and that's what takes most time. It's like you see them thinking about what they're going to do.
A little bit.
So
yeah.
You haven't got
there
that
are
time.
Times where a shot clock could be good.
I was watching it.
It seems like is it just a one frame thing, or is it still best of 5 or something?
One frame to a finish. Yeah.
That seems like it would be really unbalanced somehow, because so much of snooker is like hogging the table. One guy plays most of the frame.
Yeah, but you can't, like you say, with the shot clock, you can't really do that because I'm sure in this shootout as well, I think after 5 minutes, it goes down to 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. It kind of
Oh.
rushes you at the end.
Then yeah, you're rushing. It was on one of the lesser known sports channels. I think it was Eurosport or something the other night,
Mhm.
and it was really good. It was really, and they think it's a bit like obviously when you're watching the snooker, they want everyone to be quiet and it's silence.
Yeah.
And but they go the other way with this. It's like the darts. They get people shouting and everything during the game. It's great.
Golf needs to be the next sport that it's got to have like a fucking clock to it. I feel
Yeah.
that's like I
Yeah.
think the
That'd
sport
be
that
difficult.
Yeah.
Finding your ball and like getting to it and stuff you have to start sprinting towards your ball.
I mean, with all the technology that there's out there, you mean to tell me you can't put like a little GPS indicator inside
Put
the
a little
ball?
tracker in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
A
Yeah.
little tracker in there.
Because I mean,
But no,
baseball's got the shot
like a
clock.
shootout. I've never baseball's never really been a thing over here, is it? It's
No.
I mean, it's America's
Doesn't-
pastime for like.
it doesn't get
hundreds
much
of years.
coverage. I mean,
Yeah.
even
We've
the
got
NFL
cricket.
gets.
We don't need it.
Nah, you
That's
don't
true.
need it. Trust me. But like they added a shot clock to baseball, and it seems to like pick things up quite a bit. I don't know.
Really?
I don't really follow it closely, so I don't know if the shot clock has like screwed anybody over out of like a playoff position yet, or whatever. But
Do you know a sport I've always liked, and again we don't get enough coverage over here? Ice hockey.
yeah,
I'd watch a game of ice hockey,
I
but
can't
we
see
don't.
the puck.
they used to.
Yeah.
Fox used to have
I know what you mean.
when they covered it back in the day. They would have like a light up, like a silhouette of where it was if it was up against the boards and up against where the hard cam was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find like a clip or whatever. But
That
yeah,
could work.
yeah.
It moves too fast and it's too small. I think I've had people who do watch it say like you get to know where it probably is. You kind of follow the play more than you follow the actual.
Mm.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I can get a bit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah,
sort
you
of see
can
it
see it
here.
glowing.
Okay, so there's like yeah. Okay, yeah, I like that. There you go.
Yeah,
It's
Put
like
a little
like
fire comet trail
like
on
a
it.
video game, isn't it?
yeah. And like when it was up against the boards here, where you couldn't see it from the camera perspective, it would be really helpful. I don't know if this footage would show it, but basically, yeah, it was basically that. It eventually evolved into this. So, yeah. So yeah, see, like, yeah, like I don't know. That's a. They could totally do something like that nowadays. I feel to help try to figure out where the puck's location is and such. So. Anyway,
Yeah, it's something I don't mind watching, but we don't get enough. I don't even know what. I think it's shown somewhere, some channel, but I
There
wouldn't tell you
must
what.
be, yeah. I'm surprised we don't get much more NBA. And that's a big deal, and it just
Yeah.
never comes on TV. Here.
We,
huh.
It's on we do.
It
It's
must
on
be some-
it's on TNT over here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's times as well. Whenever it
Yeah,
Yeah.
play
it's
must
always
be too late. But
so
Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured that would be advertised a lot. Like surely that's the only basketball that matters in the world. So
Another basketball with a shot clock, by the way. Another sport with a shot clock.
another
excuse me.
yeah, true.
Speaking of graphics, I don't know if you've seen what they've done. You just remind me then with the glow thing and as the shot goes off. What they did with the Formula One, they did. Remember, they put the halo around the car and just to protect the drivers.
Right.
And people were saying it looked a bit daft because obviously you couldn't see the drivers anymore. I think people have got used to it now because it's not much of an issue. But
It's much safer.
on
too.
well, definitely, yeah. On the TV coverage, they made it a real good use of it. I'll just send you this quick link. They basically overlay graphics over the top of the halo. Normally, you just see a bit of plastic when you're watching the camera. They overlay graphics. It looks like a game. It looks like you're playing a video game.
Oh, cool.
But it's
Okay, yeah,
really
yes.
clever how it works.
They've made it.
I love how they
head-up
do it.
display.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
This guy's going 200 miles an hour. That's insane.
I know,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the speeds is like ridiculous in Formula One or IndyCar or anything like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
One thing, Formula One's popularity has gone through the roof since it went to Netflix. So I think WWE are hoping. I don't think they're going to get anywhere near the popularity as Formula One is, but if they get even half of how well it's done over there on that, then they'll be doing well. It's just gone absolutely through the roof. It was. I mean, I think it wasn't that long ago they were talking about it going bankrupt, and now it's just phenomenal.
That's
It was
crazy.
losing money all over the place. People weren't buying tickets for the events, and it was wasn't looking very good. And then they signed this deal with Netflix. Does this sound familiar? And it went through the roof. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess Netflix is where the money is these days.
Mm.
What? Since we're on the
What other
subject of
boring
sports,
sports
soccer. Since we're on the subject of soccer here, hold on. Let me see if I can.
This is the real-
I don't
real
really like it. I don't like that one.
No,
I don't know if I
this is
can.
the real sports section.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I don't think I have a window for this here. I have to make a new one here. Hold on.
Have to come up with something new.
Yeah.
On the fly production, yeah.
On the fly, yeah. Here you go. Here's
s-
Fortnite. I don't know if you saw this, but Lionel Messi is in the shop here.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, it's not showing up on the capture. Hold on. Why is that? It was showing up fine for a second. Hold on, maybe. Capture cursor. Oh, it's probably because I need to do that. There we go.
Oh, there he
there
is.
There he is.
There he is, next to a lion guy.
I mean, that's his alternate outfit, I believe. He's
Oh,
also got.
lion.
He's
Lion.
also
because
got.
he's
A,
lion.
yeah, he's also got a little Lego.
Oh, and he's a
guy.
Lego guy.
Look, okay.
He's got
Isn't
the-
am I making this up? Isn't Ronaldo already on it?
I think so. Don't
I
quote me
thought
on
he
it.
was. Sure, I've seen something where he was already there.
He's
That's
got a little,
interesting though.
got a little llama as well.
I'm going to be really controversial now for any football fans that are listening. I never
Uh-oh.
rated Messi.
Uh-oh.
You know, there are
What the
certain
hell?
opinions that, like, even though they are opinions, you know they're wrong.
I don't know if it's because I just didn't see much of him, because obviously, you know, you don't get, especially when you play for Barcelona, I've seen a bit of him, but
Yeah.
seen quite a lot of him when we beat them 4-0 at Anfield. That was quite fun. But anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Whenever I've watched an Argentina game, he's not been a total game changer like you'd expect.
mm,
Or the rare occasions we've played him in the Champions League, it's like, yeah, he's been good, but
he's never done it over here. I've noticed whenever they play an English team, he just doesn't turn up. I don't know what's wrong with him.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get
I
me
know
wrong.
what you mean.
He's,
You
you know,
kind of
he's
maybe you have to watch
better
it
than
every
me.
week.
But you know.
Yeah, Messi's all right, but you know who's really good is that Jermaine Defoe. Yeah, he bangs on the fun. That guy.
Okay. This is just an excuse for me to look through the shop because the shop.
While we're
cycle
on the
through.
subject of
Looking
games,
for Ronaldo.
you know more about this, mate. I believe they're bringing out some sort of open world Lego type game
Oh, you mean hold
on
on,
Fortnite.
hold on. You mean Fortnite Lego Odyssey here?
Is this what it is? I've only seen brief clips of it. Someone said it's like GTA in Lego.
Oh, you're talking about Brick Life. Hold on. You're talking about this one.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Brick
Yeah, that
Life.
was Brick Life.
Does look like Vice City there.
It does a bit, yeah.
It kind of is, but the more you play it, it's like, oh, it's...
So is it just like Fortnite but in like a different surrounding or?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, this is a real stretch to play Fortnite on the pod here. But, we go from various sports with shot clocks to this. It's a open world 32 player server sort of thing. Yeah, it's basically like a really chill version of it. You can't like just go up and rob people like you can in GTA.
Okay.
But the one thing I think that I think is kind of interesting is like there's these ATMs around here. Let's see if I can try to find one. You could just like you can just loot it indefinitely with all of its cash.
So
I
it's
gotta
not
find
like
one.
Fortnite where you're shooting people all the time. You don't have to do any of that.
No, you don't have to do any of that. This
No.
is just like its own little thing.
Okay.
It's more like a. Oh, I'm gonna date myself terribly. It's called Habbo Hotel. More like a VR chat or whatever.
Pool's
What's
closed.
the other one? Second Life. Remember that one?
Second Life,
Second
yeah.
Life,
still
yeah.
around.
That game, believe it or not, is not allowed on Twitch. Believe it or not, with all the role playing
Huh.
has anyone seen Celeste?
Yeah, I've seen clips of this.
Oh, there's a football.
Football. There you go.
I'm gonna kick it into the street here.
There's a goal over there.
You're gonna run me
Oh,
over?
yeah.
Get out of my way, pal! Get out of here, you
Yeah, brick.
goddamn banker! Is it this thing? Now? No, it's just a parking meter.
Parking meter.
Oh, I
So
think
is
it's-
there like
get out of my
any
way!
game here, or are you just like
I was gonna say, what's the
Free
objective
roam.
of it?
I guess it's mainly free roam. I don't know. Yeah, I can just keep looting this for a sack of cash here.
And I'm guessing it's multiplayer, yeah, obviously.
yeah. Yeah, obviously.
We might have to get on this
ATM
at some
next to a
point.
vending machine? Cool.
It's just infinite protein shakes here. Here, give me another $50, please. Thank you.
I think we'll have to get on this at some point, guys. The four of us, if Beans ever gets on with us again.
You want a sack of cash here? Here. Oh, you're a banker. Get out of here. You already have all the cash. Okay, you want this?
We haven't, we,
What's that
we haven't
glowing
played a
thing?
game for a while.
They all have sacks of cash. What's the fucking point? Oh, I received my daily
Daily
cash
cash
drop.
drop.
Head to an ATM. Okay, hold on. Alright. Accept city stipend. Hey, look at that, $1,000.
Hey, you get even
All
more
right.
money. Great.
Okay.
Here you can. I think you can just summon your car, which all I have right now is this SUV.
Can you this is gonna sound quite sadistic of me. If you crash the car, does the bit fall off like it would do really?
No,
Ah,
I feel like it
I want
should.
to smash into little Lego pieces.
I feel like
Yeah,
you should.
that's Lego. What's the point of it?
Yeah, so you can run into
Whoa.
like NPCs and things like that, and sometimes get them stuck on the hood, but they don't. Yeah, it doesn't hurt them or anything like that. That's kind of like the downside of this is like you can't. It's very
guessing
family
it's,
friendly.
I was just gonna say it's very kid friendly, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck my house is here. So I can go up here. I think I placed it somewhere.
That's
up
kind of
here.
cool. I'd like to look at it. It would be worth having a little play in that thing.
And yeah, you can claim lots, and then like from the normal Lego Fortnite stuff here, you can unlock like certain sets and whatnot. And I could just have a rampart, really. All right, this is my home. No, unclaimed lot. Give me. I think I was using like one of these here, like a haunted house, and all that. And then you can furnish it with like various, decor. Well-stocked treat pail, sure. A bed, a spike bed, apparently. Did I buy? I could have sworn I bought like a gong or something, like an ancient gong, or whatever. Yeah, here, place. I can just place it like anywhere. There you go. Yeah, sure. The bed. There you go. A rug. Perfect. Oh, there it is. Yeah, my gong. There it is. Another object is in the way. Is it me? Got to place it down here. Oh, it's too tall. That's the problem.
That is a big gong.
Okay.
I often have that problem with my gongs.
Yeah, can't get him through the door.
Oh, if I can. It's not usable, at least not yet. So. But yeah, that's pretty much. That's about as much as I've messed with it. There's like.
Yeah.
There's like
It
jobs
looks
and
fun,
things like
doesn't it?
that. I think it's kind of geared towards the RP side of GTA, which
Yeah.
not my cup of tea, admittedly. But if you want to like, you just fuck around and loot like an ATM machine for like a half hour for no reason, I'm sure you get like a shit ton of experience.
Yeah.
There's also
I'll give that a go.
yeah. I mean, it's worth a try just for the sake of giving it a try. I could show you the Odyssey stuff here real quick, if you care.
We should probably talk about wrestling at some point.
Yeah, at some point I know. Here, so we don't lose. Here, I'll play it in the corner here. But yeah, what would you like
I
to
feel
get
like we
into?
need Excalibur shouting we're available in picture-in-picture.
Oh yeah. We should probably do that as an overlay or some sort. Yeah. What do you want to talk about with wrestling? What do you want to talk about, as Cody would say?
Out there, we have Saturday night's main event just around the corner.
Yeah.
We're going retro. Triple H just put a little video up of the setup and the old school barricade and everything. They're going out with the retro feel by the look of it.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be cool to see. They've got Jesse Ventura. We mentioned it last week. He's on commentary. So yeah, apparently not CM Punk, who's champion, Cody Rhodes, is gonna be having the Winged Eagle belt. It's been rumored.
Watch it not be that, and everybody's gonna be like disappointed. Triple H did say it was one night only, so.
One night only.
Yeah. Well, I think it's, as you said before, we're all thinking it's the belt. It could be the Stardust suit.
It could be.
It was gold.
It was gold. It was glowing gold when he opened the case, so it's got to be something kind of gold.
It's the MacGuffin from
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say True Lies. I was like, no, that's not it.
No, the other one.
The other one.
They on SmackDown last night. They did an interview on SmackDown in the ring between the two of them, and Kevin Owens came out wearing a Stardust shirt, which was kind of funny. He said he was what was that? I can't remember the exact quote, but he basically said he was better when he was Stardust. Which is kind of funny. And I believe I've just seen there's a little clip on Twitter where he's in the arena talking about tonight. And he's wearing a Goldust shirt. So
he's trolling.
He's definitely trolling. He knows what he's doing. Should we get into it then? Because I know we're not counting predictions, but should we make some anyway?
Sure.
Yeah, we did the thing last week, didn't we? Survivor Series. That was. Don't need to recap that one. So yeah, I guess we go straight into it.
So we probably should have said before that, but we had the final of the United States Championship tournament. Sorry, the semi-final of the tournament last night on SmackDown. Where Chelsea Green and Michin won. So that's going to be the final.
That's crazy.
Tonight.
Chelsea beating Bayley and Michin beating Tiffany.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked either of those, I don't think.
No. I think it's going to go. I think I'd have it down as Chelsea winning this from when it was announced. So.
Watch Michin win it, you know?
Well, yeah, it could be. It could quite easily be both, but I think Chelsea's got it myself. But...
I don't think I would have gotten Michin this far. Chelsea might have been. Yeah, I mean, I picked her initially, and then I talked myself out of it because I just didn't see where they were going to go with it. But I think regardless of whoever wins here has got a pretty good shot of making a name for themselves here, and
definitely, yeah.
like a new era, so to speak, if you will.
I think I said last week. I mean, Michin hasn't done much, to be fair to us, but I think she's been injured and she hasn't been used as much. Whereas Chelsea Green, I think she deserves it. She's done a lot more over the past few months. So yeah, that's my pick. Is Chelsea Green.
Okay.
Yeah, mine too. I think you're right. She would make quite a good mid-card champion. Yeah.
Look, I made the mistake of not picking her the first time, and look how far she's got. So I'm definitely going Chelsea as well.
Did we
Just
get
also
Venus
beating
predictions
Bianca
yet?
in the first round and Bailey in the second. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
And what did Beans pick? Oops. That's a great question.
Did he
eh?
pick?
Did he pick? Oh, we had him. Oh, yeah, we have had him. Green.
Yeah. He just simply said green. Okay. So there you go.
You mentioned there about Bianca very quickly. There's a bit of an update on the women's tag title situation last night. It looked like Nick Aldis was ready to have them relinquish the titles. But then something you mentioned last week, Chuck, seems to be happening. It looks like they're going to go down the Freebird Avenue.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they've said he said he's going to think about it, but he told Naomi offered to be a tag partner. So he said he's going to think about it, but he said be ready to defend next Friday. So it looks like that's what they're going to be doing.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Which makes sense, like you say.
Yeah.
Especially, it's weird though, because they're not. Jade's not actually injured, so it is a storyline. So,
Well, I keep seeing that, but I don't know if it's. I've seen some recent reporting of like, well, she's not actually storyline injured. She's actually being kept off TV for something. So, I don't know who to believe.
Oh, does that mean it's a wellness policy violation? She's been put on something.
I don't think
Maybe.
so.
She's off for exactly 30 days, then I think we know the answer.
Are they not supposed to announce these though? Does that change since TKO took over? Do they not do that anymore?
Good question. I'm not sure. There hasn't been one for a long time, at least not that they've told us.
No, true, yeah. Wasn't Orton the last one, I think?
That was ages ago, wasn't it? And they keep changing the rules for him.
Oh, was it Riddle? I think Riddle might have been the last one. He's turned up in TNA recently, by the way. We haven't mentioned that.
Oh, really?
Oh, Matt Riddle. Yeah.
Turned up in TNA.
I saw a blurb about that. Good for him, I guess. But...
Just to answer Peter, by the way, if he is in the UK, it's actually here on YouTube.
Oh.
There wasn't an actual broadcaster, so they've done it. They've put it on YouTube for the UK. So there you go.
Gotcha.
NBC was streamed on Peacock. Yeah, I heard this was on Peacock in the US.
On the cock.
Yeah.
Right, what else are we doing? Let's do Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre. Drew apparently brought back a bit early. I heard.
Yeah, it was Bronson Reed got injured, didn't he?
Yeah.
This was supposed to be Reed and Seth Rollins, I think.
Oh, Seth
I might got that wrong, but it was supposed to be Reed anyway. But obviously he's injured, so they brought McIntyre back a bit earlier than he wanted. Did you see his interview on the Busted Open show?
No. What happened?
During the week. It was a little bit work, a little bit shoot.
Oh boy.
Where he basically said, you need to watch it, it is pretty good. If it is all work, then he's probably one of the best in the business. Because it was really good. It seemed very real. He's talking about how he's missed all kinds of family events because of the time he's given to WWE, and he's got nothing back for it and things like that. It is really good. We'll try and catch it if you can. It's pretty good. He appeared on SmackDown last night and took out Jimmy Uso.
I mean, that's not hard to do.
Well, yeah. Even easier to do because he was on crutches, so you know. I'm going to. Drew's back with the big momentum right now, so
Makes sense to me.
So, Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go Drew, but why? Is there any like beef between him and Sami Zayn? This just seems randomly thrown together, and I mean, I get the circumstances that they need a filler here of some sort, but like.
Well, I think Drew's argument is that he's still not happy with anyone who was with the bloodline.
Right. Okay.
And obviously Sammy's gone back with them now, so I think that's kind of the
Sammy
reason
had
they're going for.
A weird falling out with Seth Rollins for a week, and then said to Seth, "You're acting like Drew McIntyre right now."
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Not being very oozy. He's acting like Drew McIntyre. So obviously Sammy has some kind of beef with Drew. I don't really know what it is, but he doesn't like his attitude apparently. But I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing. Presumably, it's just a big Drew win here, and that gets him back on the way to whatever he's doing next.
When McIntyre came back, the first time he came back, I think it was week before last, he took out Sammy. That was the first thing he did. So.
Yeah.
Chucks, who you got?
Drew. Yeah.
Drew as well.
That's how it has to be.
All right.
So we've got both world titles on the show, so let's go with Liv Morgan, Io Sky for the Women's World Championship.
Huh? Alrighty. Who you got?
That's a tough one. Beans has Liv, if that helps. I think he's probably right.
You think maybe... I was going to ask if there would maybe be a cash-in here.
Possible. They've been more putting a sort of teasing that she's going to cash in on Nia if she ever does, or when she does.
Yeah, that's true. But WWE, they don't like to do the obvious sometimes, so... yeah, I don't... I guess they could save it for
I
later.
think Liv hanging on.
Yeah, I know it's a big show, and I kind of wanted, like, big things to happen here. I think with...
The rumor is, the rumor going into this is that there is a big title change plan somewhere.
One of these is going to change hands. We're not going to tell you which one, though.
That is the social media buzz.
The hot
Is
stuff,
it just the women's US title? Can have a new champion tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Liv, but I quite like the idea of that cash-in. That seems like a Saturday night's main event kind of thing to do.
Yeah, it will be.
That could be the change.
Yeah, I think Liv's got to get it here. Will?
Yeah, Liv again.
Okay.
I think it's the only person I think at this stage taking the title off Liv is going to be Rhea.
Yeah, to get back what she never lost, essentially, or whatever.
Yeah.
Work that type of angle.
Doesn't she have to go and do something else first, though? Seems like that feud's never really ended.
I mean, true.
Let Liv have it for a while. She can win it back at WrestleMania or something.
She's had it for a little while now. When did she win it? It was SummerSlam, wasn't it?
Sounds about right to me, yeah. I will double check for you.
Just Drew double-crossed Rhea, didn't he? Not Drew. Dom. Drew.
Liv won it from Becky at
Really?
King and Queen of the Ring.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Beach
Oh, that's
Championship
right,
of
yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
I think it was before that
200
one.
days ago.
Jesus.
It's a little while, isn't it?
Back in May 25th. thought it was much more recent than that. But yeah, okay. You know what? I'm sticking with it. Live and then the cash in.
See, you're warming up to the cash-in idea. I like it.
Yeah, I like the cash in. Rhea had it at WrestleMania, then she relinquished it because of a shoulder injury
Right.
that Liv gave her, supposedly. Becky won it in a Battle Royal. Then Liv won it at Queen of the Ring. So it's actually been a while since Rhea's had it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
But she did
Liv
have-
winning here, but I think maybe Rhea's going to get it sooner rather than later.
Okay.
You might be right. Okay, so Liv all round, cool. Then world titles, what should we do? Triple threat. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, they finally get their big match, but Gunther's involved because they both want that world title.
Well, this was, up until Raw, a singles match. It was Gunther and Finn.
Yeah.
And then Damien took out Finn on Raw and then got put in this match.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Wait for someone else to get a title match and then beat them up a bit, and you get added.
Maybe
So, yeah.
Finn Balor wins the title here. In like a weird, sneaky fashion, and then starts up a feud with not only, well, continuing the feud with Damian Priest, but also starting one with Gunther.
Well,
I could
when
totally
Will
see
said
it.
there was a rumored big title change, that's what I was thinking. That seems most
Yeah.
likely.
Because I could see them doing that.
It would be a blog overdue for Finn to get the world title
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't had a world title since that doomed one when he won the first.
And he won it for a
Universal.
day.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll ever bring back the demon or whatever? Or did Vince McMahon just like permanently curse him with the like the whole?
Didn't he say that he doesn't want to do it anymore?
I don't blame him.
Did he? Don't know.
I don't blame him. Considering
You
like
think-
he fell off the top rope the last time he was the demon, and that was just like, that's the finish. He's clumsy.
Do you remember that stupid bit? I think it was Extreme Rules. When he was down on the outside and then the lights all went red and he came back to life or something.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
yeah, I kind of remember that.
So he said, I would like to keep Finn as a heel and the demon as the babyface and not blur the lines at all. But it's so hard, and I feel like the demon's kind of something that we haven't executed very well the last couple of years. And I'd rather... Should I be doing this in an Irish accent? I can't do an Irish accent. Oh, do it then, Dan. Do it in a way that I'm not happy with. No, I can't do an Irish accent. And look, in 6 years' time, they can throw me out there in demon paint and I'll do the entrance. But now Finn's having too much fun, and I feel like I can give a lot more layers as heel Finn than the demon. The demon's just very straightforward. He's like a bulldozer.
Well,
There you go.
You think if anyone, because obviously Vince didn't get most things.
yeah,
You think if anyone, obviously with the whole history they had within NXT as well, you think if anyone would be encouraging the demon character, it would be Triple H. Because
Yeah.
you know, obviously he was
Maybe.
a big part of NXT, wasn't he? So maybe we'll get it
He
again at
was
some point.
almost always a face when he was doing it. So maybe
it's
that's
true.
Finn's thing. He doesn't want to do it for now.
Yeah.
yeah, because he's working as a heel. Yeah, okay, that makes
I
sense.
do feel sometimes some of his promos are very modern though. Especially on some of the backstage stuff, it's just... I mean, obviously we all know it's scripted, but with him, he just looks a bit like it. You can tell it's scripted.
I get what you mean.
Look, don't get me wrong, he's brilliant in the ring. But yeah, it's some people are better at some things than others, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna say he's winning this.
Ooh,
Finn Balor.
Like that.
Finn Balor, okay. I mean, this is an exhibition. Why not Finn Balor for me as well?
What? In an exhibition, you would have. Wow.
The points don't matter, Chucks.
Oh, right. For us, it's an exhibition.
Yeah.
Sure.
I wonder what he meant then as well.
Somebody decreed that, yeah, the points don't matter somehow.
No, you're right. You're right. It's not a pay-per-view, so it can't count towards the rest of it. I've got Gunther retaining. It's a triple threat, so anything can happen. There could be something dodgy involved here. Gunther steals a win. Finn and Priest can carry on whatever they're going to do. Maybe there will be some dirty Dom Mysterio involvement. And Humble Rumble in the chat says, "I love Dominic Mysterio." So, you know, you're the one, I guess.
Why not? Yeah.
He's alright, I don't mind him.
There was a little bit of dissension between Finn and Dominic on Raw.
Oh, was there?
So I don't know whether the possibly we might see Finn break away from. He's been trying to put himself over as the leader since Damien's gone.
Yeah.
He's got.
Well, he used to be the leader.
Well, they all just think there wasn't a leader, wasn't there? But he kind of was.
Yeah, well, Edge definitely was the leader.
Oh, Edge was, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Then they kicked him out, and it was Finn that kind of kicked him out. So I always felt like he should have been the guy.
Yeah.
But then Damian Priest was the guy instead. He just acted like he was the leader. So I guess he was.
He's got this brilliant catchphrase. Well, not just catchphrase, more of a slogan. That I'm really surprised he's not put on a T-shirt yet, because they put anything on a T-shirt these days.
Mm-hmm.
He now says, "Let's win with Finn."
Oh, shit, that's terrible.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the best he can come up with.
Does he put an extra N at the end, like his name?
Oh,
It's
win.
not what he should do. He should do it.
Oh, man.
You really need to make a T-shirt out of that.
Yeah.
That's really bad. I don't like that at all.
No, it's not. He only really says it. He's said it a couple of times in the backstage segments. I think he's saying it sort of tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
But,
I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's win with Finn. Oh, man. Main event here. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens.
That's it.
Although somebody in the chat said Chody Rhodes, which I thought kind of chuckle out at.
I like Jody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
This could
yeah,
be another
sure,
one that
yeah.
could go either way. It would be kind of funny if Kevin Owens somehow wins it here.
Well,
been a long
I've
time
seen
since
quite
he's
a
been a
few
world
people
champion as well.
say.
Yeah.
True, very true. I've seen a few people say they wouldn't be totally against, because obviously we all think Cody's going into Mania as the champion.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not what's the word? Impossible.
Impossible.
To think that maybe Cody could lose now and then gets it back before Mania.
Right.
So yeah,
Maybe The Rock shows up and does like a weird counting routine and it distracts Cody, and then Owens rolls him up, and there you go.
never know.
Sorry.
And then he would be winning the old Eagle belt, wouldn't he? Kevin Owens with the old Eagle.
What
Which,
Now, Cody's retaining because he
which
is.
Steve Austin used to have the Winged Eagle belt, and Kevin
He
Owens
did
is
for
a
a
huge.
little while, yeah.
Owens is a
Then he
huge
turned it
Steve
into the
Austin
smoking
fan.
skull.
Yeah. So I think, a title change there is not. I mean, if that title change were to happen, that's not far fetched.
No, because you'd think you could quite easily, like I say, you could lose this and then win it back at the Rumble or the Chamber.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna. As you say, it's not for points, is it? I'm gonna go
It's an
Kevin Owens.
exhibition.
Wow.
Watch this, he'll win now, and I get nothing for it.
Right? Yeah. Just because
You can
somebody.
predict loads of matches right on Raws and Smackdowns as well, but you don't get anything from them. Beans has Cody. I'm gonna agree with him. Chody Rhodes, champion Chody.
Champion Jody. Human beings, alright, human beings are going, Cody. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. So that's going to happen fairly shortly here. I think in the next 20-ish minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Alrighty.
If it helps at all, I'm just looking at the WWE shop now.
Yeah.
Looking for a t-shirt that says "Win with Finn," hopefully with 2 ends. There's none. Loads of his shirts are on sale at the moment
Okay.
with a discount code. The Funbler t-shirts are all on sale. The Judgment Day ones are all on sale, presumably because they're not a thing anymore. Finn and Damien and Rhea and Dirty Dom. There's the one with all 4 of them, the pictures of all 4 of them. So they're all discounted price. His Christmas jumper is still full price, $74, $75.
That's because Christmas is around the corner. But yeah, that's...
Christmas is around the corner, but really, that's the only one that isn't on sale is a long sleeve Demon t-shirt.
Oh.
You think that's a long time ago that he was the Demon, and that's still full price. Judgment Day, only a couple of months back, all on sale. So maybe the Demon's not so far away. Maybe he's still in the picture.
I was gonna say in the
Lurking in the
chamber, but that
shadow.
sounded wrong.
He's what?
He's still in the chamber, but that sounded wrong for some reason.
Is he in the chamber?
One demon left in the chamber. Alrighty. Here, let me go back. Hold on. Let's do the thumbs up, thumbs down, or we can get out of here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, we still have Fortnite up. I was in a cave and I was getting resources just now. Yeah, so what do you got for the thumbs up, thumbs down? I don't know if I have any for this week. I'm sure something on AEW soured my grapes, but I don't know if you have anything outside of that. Or anything WWE related this week as well. I'm trying to change this. Why isn't this changing? There we go. Sorry about that. What do you got?
Yeah, nothing really. I think what I've seen this week. See any AW? What's going on with AW these days?
Continental Classic. They're trying to hype up Bandito as being like a legit thing. Let's see if
I think that might have to be my thumbs down this week. The Bandito vignettes of them in like the
Alright.
very obvious set that they found at some. I mean, Old West. Set.
Was that what that was? I've seen a clip of that. That was that for him, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do this like high angle like drone shot from the top, so you can see that it's all just boards. And there's a little shack at the end with like a bike rack, you know, for your bike to lock up your bikes, which looks all modern. So they've got this like Old West thing, the theme, but then they do a wide shot that shows you that it's just fake. It's like a film set, not even a good one. So yeah, I'll have to try and find a shot of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one as well.
Oh, did you get one?
No, I'm trying to find
I just remembered
footage.
I've got one. I haven't even seen it, but I've got one. Seen a clip on Twitter.
For me, I think here this is pretty basic for me. Thumbs up. Tony Storm's back. Thumbs down. However, it's not timeless. Tony Storm.
You kind of robbed my thumbs down.
Sorry.
Once must have no, I can. It's kind of different. Not the fact that she's back, and she's not timeless anymore. The fact that they did it at the end of Dynamite with absolutely no reaction, and then they had the first match on Rampage.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That's okay. You know what? You can have that.
Did she explain anything like why she's old Tony Storm again on Rampage?
didn't. I've only seen the clip of the actual match. I don't know what else has happened. But it just seemed. I've seen a few people say you've got this big star returning, and you'd have the first match on the show that no one watches.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Trying to
mean,
make people watch it, I guess.
here's my other. Here, I'll take it back. If you want Tony Storm, you can have her. I'll say this.
I'll tell you still.
Women main eventing Dynamite
Oh, that's so. I thought better of you.
for a chick.
How could you say that women main eventing is your thumbs down for the week?
No, that's my thumbs up.
I thought you were an ally.
I am an ally. How dare you?
And now you're thumbs downing women main eventing?
No. No.
2020 plus, man,
Don't
come on.
cancel me. What the fuck?
Smooth cornet over here.
What? Oh my god. Throw me under the bus here.
You said it.
Women main eventing is my thumbs up. Will can have Tony Storm if he wants. I would say, yeah, women main eventing Dynamite, which I thought was great, and then the Tony Storm debut was like, oh, she's not actually retired; she's back to her normal self. That's great, fine, cool. I personally like the timeless gimmick. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of with Will doing the match on Rampage to try to get people to watch that. It's kind of like a little late. I think my thumbs down to replace that is trying to make me believe that Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly are legit wrestlers. I'm sorry. There's no believability in these two. You got one that's made out of glass, and the other is just, I don't know. He's like a backstage dweller that they sometimes call up on Dynamite to have a match, and just there's no believability or credibility between the two, if you ask me. Oh, this is the wide shot you were talking about. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, so have a quick look at that, right? So it's all... Look at the roofs, especially on the left side. You can see, like, planks of wood holding up the facade of these, like, shops. It looks really bad. And then at the end of the road there's, like, some kind of shack. I don't know, just like a roof where you would park your bike or whatever. Which is much too modern. Like, the walls and the door and stuff is not 1800s. Like, this just isn't real. That Dock Holiday on the right, that's a modern doorway. That's like a well-fitted double-glazed window. What the hell?
It looks a bit like, I don't know if you've been watching this series from.
No, but I've heard good things.
It is very good, but
I've skipped it
the
because
town is a bit like that. It is a bit. Go into that. It's good. Watch it. If you like Lost, you'll like that.
I did really like Lost, and it's got the guy from Lost in it.
It has.
But then, I'm not really down with monsters and stuff. So.
Yeah, there's not. Obviously, they're a big part of it, but
Here I put it in Chrome to kind of highlight what you're talking about here.
It's not bad.
Why can't I paint in Chrome? What the fuck? Anyway, I see what you're talking about over here with the.
Right, yeah, that's too square, right? That's just like, that's how you would build something today.
Right.
Everything on the other side is just wood set.
Yeah.
Like
like how museums
museum on it, as if it's like
a standard font.
So why would there be a museum in the Old West? What would it be a museum of?
The Opera House next to it.
There's the Opera House next to it, yeah, which is not big enough to be an opera house. It's obviously not an opera house. Then whatever that red one behind it is just a sheet of wood. Propped up with a Jim Duggan 2x4.
Also, how the hell did you get into the opera house?
Top side here. Top side.
Yeah, I have to climb up. There must be a door underneath somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Golden Nugget.
Yeah, the Golden Nugget Casino, I think, on the hardcam side here.
Crazy.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's another shot of the Opera House for you, so you
Okay.
can see the main entrance. It's a barn.
It
So
really
annoying.
is. It really is. I think I could just show this here, yeah. Nope,
Was
sorry.
there a
not
lot of
one.
opera back in those old days?
Maybe.
Probably not.
I think they would just have, like, maybe burlesque shows or whatever in the saloon.
You know what the worst thing is about all that is? It's not even... No?
What?
You know what the worst thing about that is?
The worst thing is he's got no shirt on and it's snowing.
No. It's not even a real horse.
It's not even a real-
What do you mean?
Clearly two men
guys in a suit. It's a pantomime horse.
Ay.
Yeah, I just think it looks budget. This is like one of those. I can imagine being Tony Khan and writing these vignettes like, yeah, Bandito, because he's like a cowboy guy, right? So we have him doing cowboy stuff back in old cowboy times, and it'd be really fun. Like he could be the most wanted and have those posters and stuff. And then they shoot it, and it looks like this. Surely you see it and go, okay, you know, that sounded better on paper. Let's just not. Let's just have him come back on Rampage. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
Scrap it.
Why is he dressed like Michael Jackson as well?
Well, it's supposed to be like Zorro or something like that, you know?
I was...
Or, like, he's Bandito, he's like a bandit, and he's got, you know, he's a bandit from the Old West.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's hat.
Sure.
Exactly.
Well, it's appropriate because this was bad.
Hey!
I don't think I can. Hold
Like-
on. Can I
I
get
think
my?
that signs up saying he was.
Hold on.
No, it's the most wanted. I thought it was the most dangerous. Most
There you go, Will. Took me a moment.
Thank you.
I had to rush it.
It's okay. Okay. Also, just going back to the Tony Storm thing, but you kind of briefly mentioned it.
Yeah.
Why has she changed? The timeless thing was possibly the best, one of the best
Right.
things AEW had going for them.
Mm-hmm.
She said that
And
she retired, and I'm guessing it's because
Mm.
timeless Tony Storm retired, not regular
Okay.
Tony Storm. That's a way to transition back into the old gimmick to face Mariah May and maybe take the title off of her.
well, this is wrestling. You can easily get out of that. You can just not retire.
Everyone knows when a wrestler retires, they have to stay.
Exactly. Well,
Timeless Tony
When she was-
Storm's retired. Regular Tony Storm is back.
well, I keep telling you about Bryan Danielson's retired and Daniel Bryan hasn't. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it plays into that. It plays into that.
But it's just the timeless gimmick worked. Now she's just another woman on the roster.
Mm. Yeah, I was going to do the same one actually. That was
Sure.
I just saw Dynamite, but I won't now because you stole it. But yeah, could you not come up with something? Could you not explain why?
Come up with something for
Maybe
Adam
you wanna
Cole
do
and
it.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Adam Cole?
Well,
They beat fucking Lance Archer and Brian Cage in the fucking Battle Royale last week, and you mean to tell me these two are supposed to have a match to face MJF
Yeah.
for the Diamond Ring?
yeah.
That's
Where
what's
where MJF took like 20 minutes to find the actual ring because the T-Mobile Center's a giant maze? Yeah, I got you there. I only know that because Christian's goons left him in that VIP suite box there, only to leave and then come back when Hook was beating up Christian.
Yeah, I think
they
that was
could-
just a fake out.
Well, it's probably because they couldn't figure out where the ring is. Because the T-Mobile Center's a giant maze. Thumbs
I've
down.
never been-
There we go. There we go. Thumbs down. T-Mobile Center, giant
Tell
maze.
it to you. I can't confirm that, but I'll believe you. Kansas City, is that in Kansas or is it
Yes.
in Nebraska?
Kansas City, Kansas, I believe. I
Wrong.
think. Is it Nebraska? Wait.
Well, it's kind of both. Missouri. Sorry, not Nebraska. Missouri. Check it. Go to Google Maps.
Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, you're right. Oh god.
If you go to Google Maps, it's like right on the border, and there's basically two Kansas cities right next to each other.
Oh god, yeah, that's T-Mobile Center. Oh, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay.
There you go. And the bigger half of Kansas City is in Missouri.
Yeah.
So that gets a thumbs down. Kansas can't even have its own city.
Okay.
Well, you can give a city a thumbs down or state even.
And why is it not the capital? It's Kansas City.
Yeah.
Silly.
You
Any
got it.
thumbs up from this week?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm gonna give an early thumbs up to the
Matt Cardona.
level attention to detail.
He's always ready.
The attention to, actually, I'll save it for next week. It made more sense. I was gonna say Saturday night's main event, but we'll wait till it's actually happened.
Okay. That's another thumbs down. Is the faces being complete dipshits. Bryan Danielson.
Giving a thumbs up to Ricochet.
Speaking of, Will, this is the only mention Bryan Danielson's got on AEW television since losing at Wrestle Dream.
Oh
Was
god,
in-
I've seen this.
Was
I've
his
seen this.
appearance during a presser
Yeah.
for All in
There are
Texas?
about 12 people in the crowd,
Jesus.
and then Sting turned up for some reason.
Yeah,
Whoa,
Sting was there. Bryan Danielson. I think Darby Allin, obviously. God.
I mean, I really hope they get some back to where they were, because
Yeah, man, I'm with you.
it was good to have a second company, but right now it's just in the toilet.
I agree.
Did you guys watch closely to Dynamite this week? Because I feel like maybe I didn't.
If by closely you mean not at all, then yeah, I did.
You might have a better chance than I do of answering this question.
Go ahead.
So there's two things. One of them is we saw the limo pull up, and
Right.
MJF got out.
Right.
Did he do anything?
Yeah. So after the Adam Cole Kyle O'Reilly match, that's when he showed up and he had the diamond ring all cocked up. Why?
Did he? And what happened?
I think. Oh god, what did happen actually?
Okay.
Oh, I gotta pull it up here.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because it was one of those transitions to commercial break sort of things. But like, after he came out of the limo, he took like the entirety of the Adam Cole Kyle O'Reilly match to get to the ring and show up. That was my issue, and that's what made me think that after Christian's goons or whatever like left him alone and then came back, they couldn't figure out how to get to the ring because they wanted to interrupt John Moxley's bullshit, but all the people down there, Orange Cassidy and Adam Page and all that and Jay White were all bickering with one another.
So MJF just came out during the match and got super kicked off the apron.
Yeah, something like that, I believe.
That was it? Okay, well that's... But okay, at least it was there. Then there was a backstage interview where Ricochet was really obnoxious and he said, "Today I'm holding all the cards," and he had the MVP card.
Yeah.
Did that ever come to... Did MVP get involved in
Nope.
Ricochet?
Nope.
No, he didn't. So that was set up for nothing.
God, these two are such dweebs, I swear to God. Like, I'm sorry, but like, after the, Lance Archer, Brian Cage spot, where they both knocked him off the the apron last week. I was just like, ugh.
I don't mind these guys. They're okay.
I mean, if Vince was still around and he had these two guys on the roster, he would not. Like, Kyle O'Reilly would just be a jobber, I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
He would be like, oh, you're a diabetic, you're just a jobber. Oh my god, this match went on forever! Christ. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so here it comes. So after, again, this is after MJF came out of the limo. And yeah, there he is. He finally shows up because he got directions on where the ring was. And then, yeah, that was it. He went to super kick out. That was it. Yeah. And I think Adam Cole gets the victory here. Oh my god. It's like a 15-minute match. Why are they both acting exhausted? Yeah, small package. There you go.
Wrestling's exhausting.
It is, but like these two are making it seem like it's 60 minutes here. Okay, yeah, and then MJF leaves. Yeah, so there you go. So what's your point? So would you?
Well, I don't even remember that happening. So I just thought, wait a minute. MVP MJF showed up, but I don't actually remember him doing anything.
So
and then there was the other thing with the MVP card. It's like, that didn't come to anything either, did it?
Correct. I'm just glad MJF was in front of a live crowd for a change, rather than these terrible cave-dwelling pre-tapes. And Kyle O'Reilly's still all angsty, like, I don't like you, Adam. And then, yeah, the Death Riders. I like that they're hyping up World's End with the Death Riders in the desert for some reason.
Yeah, they keep doing those desert things, and Pac is in his gear for some reason, driving across the desert.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, I guess if you look like that, maybe.
Holiday Bash, which I think is next week. Continental Classic. Right. And still, do you have a thumbs up?
I'm struggling. Gotta be something. Let's look for some news. What's happened this week? Ray Phoenix? No, that's not a thumbs up. No, Becky Lynch's daughter hates wrestling because it's too loud. No, there's no.
Fair enough.
Okay, you know what? I'm giving my thumbs up to the New Day again. They get 2 in a row.
Okay.
It wasn't much, their little segment on Raw this week, but they came out and did the big booing thing. Everyone was booing them. Xavier especially played into it really well. He kept trying to say something and then stopping so they would boo more. And they just stood around for about 5 minutes being booed, and they've managed to get themselves over as top heels in no time at all. So, again, New Day win.
Okay. New Day getting booed. All right, you got it.
There was some Big E chance as well. So when he comes back at the Rumble, he's going to be a big deal.
Alrighty. There you go. Saturday night's main event's on the air. We'll see you next week with the reaction show. And hopefully we'll have Beans here, maybe. Also, what Christmas is creeping up here, right?
It is.
Yeah, we gotta do.
We should definitely do some. Maybe not this week or next week, but we should think about doing some of them year-end awards. Again.
Yeah.
Good show last year.
The
year-end awards and then the predictions again. We'll look back at this year's predictions.
That's right. We'll go ahead and do that. So, tune in next week. Thank you everybody for coming out and listening. If you like the show, give us a sub, ding the bell, thumbs up, yada yada. We'll see you next week. Have a great one.
Shout out to OTC in the chat there.
There you go.
Indeed.
Take care, everybody.
Himself.
Good night.